there's 3 assignments in CUDA Works. Went through each one and wrote down a few problems in there. I'm going to go through those. So this is in the solving equations. I'm starting with the solving equations. So if you're stuck, I'm doing problems like literally from your worksheet. So this will get you started and hopefully help you understand how to do the rest too. So we got 2 plus b over negative 2 equals 2. So first of all, when I'm doing these, I don't want to deal with a fraction. So like my first goal is how can I get rid of the fraction? There's kind of 2 ways you can do it here. Some people think about it differently. Some people would go through and just multiply both sides by negative 2, like that, and then these would cancel over here. And you'd get 2 plus b equals negative 4. And you can run through it that way. Some people, and I'm kind of more on this side, would throw that other side over 1. Because whenever you have a fraction equal to a fraction, you can cross multiply. And then go, okay, well 2 plus b times 1 is 2 plus b. And 2 times negative 2 is negative 4. So you can see we end up in the same spot. You're really doing the exact same thing. It's just a matter of how you think about it. And then I'm going to move this 2 over here by subtracting it from both sides. So I'll get b equals negative 6 for that. This is number 2 on your worksheet. Negative 3 equals p over 3 minus 1. So I said before, I don't want a fraction there. That's true. It's a little different the way I get rid of this one. Again, there's 2 or 3 different processes that are all very similar that'll get you to the same spot. What I would do here is just look at, I'm going to kind of go over what I did up there and just say, well, there's a 3 on the bottom. I don't want it there, so I'm going to multiply everything in this equation by 3. So this gets multiplied by 3, this gets multiplied by 3, this gets multiplied by 3. So negative 3 times 3 is negative 9. P over 3 times 3, well, those 3's will go away, and you get P. And then negative 1 times 3 would be negative 3. And then, add 3 to both sides. Negative 6 equals P. Now, here's a different way you could do it. If I wanted to, I could add 1 to both sides. And then you got your cross multiplication sign. So you can kind of, it's just whatever you're more comfortable with. This is, I believe, number 3 on your worksheet. So negative 2 plus p over 8 equals negative 1. This is really similar to that first one, so you can multiply both sides by 8. You could throw this over 1 and cross multiply, which I think is probably easier for most people. So that times 1 is still negative 2 plus p. Those 2 multiplied together is negative 8. Move that over there by adding 2. Negative 6 again. And then I threw number 6 on here. That just looked like might be a little goofy looking for some people. So let's see what we can do there. And it's really similar to number 2. So what I'm trying to show there. And again, you got choices. I would look at it, and I'm gonna multiply everything in there by 4 right away. Multiply that by 4. Multiply that by 4. Multiply that by 4. And then I won't have any more fractions. You could do this method where you move things to the other side and then cross multiply. Either one will work. So like I said, I would multiply everything by 4. Times 4 times 4 times 4. So negative 4, those 4's cancel, equals b minus 8. And then just add 8 to both sides. And b equals 4. And you can always check these, right? Like you should know if you're right or not. So if I'm correct and I put that 4 back in here for b, then it should make a true statement. So negative 1 equals 4 over 4 minus 2. Well, if I'm right, that should be true. So what's 4 over 4? It's 1. 1 minus 2, is that equal to negative 1? It is, so I feel pretty good that I got that problem correct. All right, that's the first one. So you know what? I'm going to stop there. I'm going to make 3 little small separate videos, one for each time.